Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Chakodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule as well as double honors unto their elders. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, as well as peace and blessings to all the believers of Yahushai. Shalom. In this lesson, I'll be going through Exodus 12, verses 15 through 20. Just edifying on the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And Lord willing, this lesson be edifying and to the point. This is Exodus 12 and 15. It says, 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. That's a commandment. It says, 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. So every day of this feast, which we're in the second day of the feast now, we should be eating unleavened bread every day. It says, even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses. This is a rehearsal, and the Heavenly Father understands that this is a rehearsal. So, unless it's just on your spirit to throw out all the leaven, throwing it away, but you don't got to do that because the Heavenly Father's understanding. We struggling here. Making we live in check to check, and worse than that, certain cases. But, it's best to get the leaven out of your dwelling place. You can put it in the car, in your trunk, or whatever stores that you have, that's outside of your house, just getting the leaven and putting it outside of the house. Keep going to verse 15. It says, for whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the seventh day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. And once again, the Heavenly Father understands that we're in our captivity, and this is just a rehearsal. We're not under the law and the curse of the law, the penalty that comes with the law, So, because we might end up eating leaven and not even realize. We might have triple check the the ingredients on something, but at the end of the day, we might check again, like, oh shit, well, this is leaven, a different form of a different name. Yeah, hey, we never know. We're just keeping it to the best of our ability right now. This is rehearsal. We're not going to get it perfect. We're going to be perfect and keep the laws and the high holy days, the statutes and commandments perfectly in the kingdom. It's just a rehearsal, like it says in Judges 5 and 11. Verse 16, it says, and in the first day there shall be an holy convocation, and in the seventh day there shall be an holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. Yesterday was the Passover. That was a holy convocation. We were to gather amongst brothers or amongst your family, whoever you're keeping it with. It's a gathering, and it's a solemn assembly. It's nothing to be. It's not a high holy day where to be smiling and laughing and making mirth. It's not a party and happy holiday. We're supposed to be in the spirit that Yahushua was in when he was, holding his Passover. Let me continue. Verse 17, it says, and ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this self same day have I brought your families out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. And what was the mindset when we were in Egypt? The Egyptians were hot on our tails. Why? Because the Heavenly Father put all these plagues upon Egypt. And he just killed the firstborn. Hey, they was ready for us to go. They were like, man, y'all got to go. Ain't no, take your flocks, take your herds, and go. That's why this is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. There wasn't enough time to put leaven in the bread. We had to eat in haste and leave. Okay, verse 18, it says, in the first month, on the 14th day of the month, at even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at even. Just once again saying ye shall eat unleavened bread, once again every day for the duration of this high holy day. Verse 19, it says, 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses. For whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger are born in the land. Once again, we're not under the curse. We're not under this curse of the law. We're under grace. The Heavenly Father understands that we're keeping the law, statutes, commandments, and high holy days to the best of our ability. And verse 20 ended out there. It says, "Ye shall eat nothing leavened, in all your habitations shall ye eat unleavened bread." That was basically it. Just want to show this list. It says modern names for leaven. Just to help brothers out. When you're shopping during this week, if you're going to get food and things of such. These are some different names you can be on the lookout for. Because Esau, as it says in scriptures, he won't accuse us. Accuse us to the Heavenly Father. Hey, look, they eating leaven. This is a feast of unleavened bread. These are chosen people. That's how Esau trying to do. But I'll just read through this list in the lesson. And, I also want to say, it'll be best, the best advice that brothers have given to me. It'd be best to just cook. Cook your own food during this week. That'll stop. Oh, what's in this? It's not good to eat processed food in there. And shit. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it myself. And speak to myself first and foremost. I don't cook enough as I should. And I should move away from eating processed food. Period. That's the more healthier lifestyle or a healthier choice. Just making your food during the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That's one of the best ways to make sure that you're not eating leaven. But let's go through this list and end the lesson. Modern names for leaven. Number 1, it says leaven, baking powder, baking soda, yeast, cream of tartar, sodium bicarbonate, sodium pyrophosphate, sodium acid pyrophosphate. Man, what the fuck is all this shit? Sodium, aluminum phosphate, monocalcium, calcium phosphate, vinegar, acetic acid, ammonium bicarbonate, calcium biphosphate, primary calcium phosphate, and ammonium hydrogen carbonate. So these are some of the things you should be looking out if you're going in a store, you're picking up things. What's the word I'm looking for? You have to, for lack of better, I can't think of the word. You got to put that ingredient list under the Scopeo. But with that, I'm in the lesson right there, and give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 pushing this world with all truth and sincerity. Shalom.